Hey everybody, welcome back to Lemmer Branch Do It Yourself. Today we are working on those pesky marks that you get on the flat paint in a house. We just recently moved into a house that is just nothing but flat paint, and if you even walk past the wall, it leaves a smudge. So what works the best? How do we get it off without ruining the walls? Stay tuned and let's find out. Okay, so here is some common household products that we can try, and we're going to see which one actually works the best. Up until this point, I have been a big believer of just the Mr. Clean Magic erasers. I think that they are really easy, they're not that expensive, and they do a really good job. But the problem with this one is if you get too aggressive and you rub too much, it is going to rub the paint off of the wall as well. So I have a feeling that's going to be the case with any product that we're using. But having said that, we're going to try a couple other just household products that supposedly work just as good. So just regular vinegar and mixing equal parts of vinegar with water. Baking soda, if you just do 2 tablespoons of baking soda in with some water, or just a few drops of just dish soap. Which one's going to work the best? I don't know. Let's give it a shot and see. I've got brand new sponges for each of these, so we're going to test each one of them out on the wall. So let's go take a look at what the issue is on the wall. Then we'll use that same area to test each one of these products. So this is an area where our garbage can goes up against this, and as the lid goes up and down, you can see it's leaving these marks. The wall is not damaged, it's just leaving these marks. So we want to make sure that we don't damage the wall. We're going to kind of try removing these marks. Okay, so I'm going to first put some gloves on because I don't want to have my hands smell like vinegar all day. So I'm going to just put some gloves on. You obviously don't need to worry about, I'm just doing it because I'm a freak about smells. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do the dish soap first. I'm just going to do just that much, just a couple drops of dish soap, barely any. We'll go ahead and run some water in it. So I'm taking the sponge. Let's go ahead and mix that up really good. It's not like I want it that sudsy, when there's a lot of suds. Let's go ahead and mix that up. So this sponge, so you can see I got a little bit of soap there. We're doing good. Okay, this sponge, I'm going to use the sponge side, even though there's a scrubber on the back side. I don't want to use the scrubber because it will take all the paint off. So let's go ahead and take this in. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of this out. So there's still a little bit of suds, but it's damp. So let's give this a shot. Okay, so this is the dish soap. So we'll go ahead and we'll just start with this mark down here. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working very good. It's not getting that mark off, is it? So, like I said, I don't want to rub too much because I don't want to take it off. So, in my opinion, I think that's a really not good remedy. So, out with that, let's try the next one. So now, let's go ahead and try the baking soda. And this is, okay, I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of the baking soda because it's such a small little thing that we're trying to get off. I don't need to do a whole bunch. The key here is not necessarily the 2 tablespoons to a little bit of water. You just want to make sure that it's not a paste. I mean, you want to make sure it's a paste. So we want to just do a little bit until we get a paste. Okay, so this is leaving it a paste. I don't know if you can see that on the, it's a little bit more thick. So we're going to leave that a paste, and then we'll use our sponge. You can see that that's a pretty thick paste now. I have a feeling this one's going to be a little more messy, but there's that. Now let's do equal parts of vinegar and equal parts of water. So we'll go ahead and do a tablespoon of vinegar, and let's do a tablespoon of water. Okay, we can take our sponge, and I'm just going to mix it around again, like that. So I am going to attempt the same exact spot with the paste. So this is just the baking soda paste, and we'll just kind of rub it on here. And that's obviously dripping it down. That I think is a little bit better, but it's still leaving a mark. So it's still...
It lightened it.
It lightened it up, but it did not get rid of it. I mean, if I keep working, it looks like it is getting rid of it. So I have to just keep working it, and it looks like that one is actually going to do it.
Hey, that's a winner.
Okay, so that one's working. I still see it just a little bit faint there. But like I said, I'm hardly even pushing on the wall with this. The only thing I don't like is the paste is falling on the floor, so I got to clean that up after. But with a little bit of elbow grease, I think that actually took it out. I don't see it anymore. So, okay, so far we've got one that works, one that does not work. So let's try the vinegar and see how that does. Okay, so this is just the vinegar, equal parts of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of water, and then we're gonna try that. So I'm just gonna lightly go over that spot. To me, that's not fading at all. So, I don't know. Let's try another spot just in case, because some of these are really tough to get out. So, I don't know if that's even really fading it. So, for me, I just think all it's doing is making the wall wet. And if I keep working on it too much, I'm worried it might pill the paint. So far, baking soda as a paste is working better than the other two things that we've tried. Okay, so the last one that we're going to try, this is always my go-to, my standby. I love these magic erasers because they do such a good job with so many different applications. Plus, it doesn't smell like it reeks in here of that vinegar. I'll just say it's just not my favorite thing, thus the gloves. But anyway, so the baking soda paste did get this one out. We're going to start with this one where the vinegar did not get that out. I'm just going to try and go over it again with the magic eraser. And you can see with hardly any effort at all, it's gone. So that's gone. Magic eraser is 10 times easier. So here's the rest of the mark here, which may look like it's just wet, but that's the actual mark. I'm going to take the magic eraser, and it's already gone. So I'm hardly rubbing at all, and the magic eraser, you can see it's gone. I just want to get that off.
You can pop that one while you're sitting here. Yeah, nice.
Okay, so up along our stairs, we've got a green mark. We're going to try and get it out. We're going to just go straight to the magic eraser because I think that works better than the other thing that we tried. So okay, so with a little bit of elbow grease, and I'm watching really careful not to push too hard, I just keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. So even with the magic eraser, some of these are really stubborn, but that removed
It's way better.
at least the majority of the green. So if I keep going too much, I'm afraid that it's going to take the paint right off. And so you can kind of see it'll start to all of a sudden fade, and even though it may be wet, it's going to start looking more like a shadow. So if you start seeing that, just back off. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to repaint the wall if you get to that point. So, but that right there is way better than seeing that big green mark. And so after it dries, that should disappear and hopefully blend in again with the wall. So anyway, that's another place for that. Okay, so we have this hole mark again from a garbage can. So we're going to try again the paste. Let's give that a shot again. So I'm just, like I said, it's just more of a paste. Let's go ahead and just start rubbing some of that right here. And it's kind of hard to see. But this is actually working. So I don't know if you can see it coming off the wall. Yes, it's getting wet, but it actually is working, and I'm hardly rubbing at all on the wall. So there's a little bit of grit being left on there, as you can see. So I will come back with a clean, I don't know if you can see the grit still on the wall. That's just some of the baking soda. But it did take all of the stuff out of the wall. So I'm going to try getting this guy out. Okay, so that took care of that. Now, I still have this over here, and I'm going to compare it again with the magic eraser. Okay, so I got the magic eraser, and you saw how much work that was to do the baking soda, but here's the magic eraser, and it's already gone. So you would think that I'm a spokesperson for the magic eraser. That took 10 times less effort. However, the baking soda still worked. Okay, so that was a really interesting exercise. Some of the different home products that you already have, do they work, do they don't? Well, in our experience, this is dish soap. Nope, not going to happen. That's not going to get the majority of anything off. The vinegar, I think, just made everything really smelly. Unless you like that kind of smell, I'd say stay away from this too. What's interesting is the baking soda did work as long as you left it as a paste. It was a little bit more messy though, and the globs of the stuff would fall, and then also it left the grit on the wall that had to be wiped off after. But it did work with a lot more elbow grease. My go-to is going to always and still will always be the Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. So that was way less effort, way less damage to the walls, and that worked out really, really good. And as a bonus, I just thought of something else that we could try. So hold on. Bonus feature. Okay, as a bonus, we picked this up, fell victim to the old, hey, this is the best thing ever. This will take care of all of your everything. You'll never need to do anything ever again, but just this. It's amazing. It's called Whip It. So we've got a little sponge here. They claim it's as good as the magic eraser. It'll eliminate the magic eraser. So just for the fun of it, let's go see if we can eliminate another one with Whip It. Okay, so this is in the bathroom where a garbage can sits, and I don't know what it is about the garbage cans and the flat paint. It's pretty ruthless. So what I'm going to do is take a brand new sponge, and I'm going to take the Whip It. You can see that, there you go, and just a sponge. I'm just going to spray the Whip It right, well, I guess on the wall too. Let's try a little on the wall, a little on the sponge, and then let's So yes, that did work, but that took a lot more elbow grease as well. There's just a little bit left right there. Okay, so interestingly enough, the bonus feature is I decided last second to try the Whip It, and believe it or not, it actually worked. So out with these, they're garbage when it comes to doing the flat paint. This is how I would rate these actually. This one was a little bit more, it was a lot more muscle work, if that makes sense. Had to do a lot more scrubbing. But what was interesting about this is you will already have this where you may not have these other products. So if you just want to do a small little section, just save the money and do the baking soda. You don't need to have the other products. Now, if you have the entire house is painted with flat paint, yeah, then I would move to some of these others. Whip It was actually pretty interesting. This what I liked about this, it didn't leave all the grit that baking soda left on the wall, so that was a little bit cleaner. It just made the wall a little bit more wet. But it did work, probably with a little bit less effort from that. And then, of course, I'm always going to say, Mr. Clean, get the magic erasers. This one came from one of the box stores like Costco or Sam's Club. If you have one of those, if not, go to Walmart. They have them everywhere. They sell these all over the place. But I love having these on hand because I use them for everything. I use them on everything from the walls to even my tennis shoes to you name it. I'm always using these for whatever. But anyway, take that for what it's worth. But that was a very interesting exercise. So the exciting thing is none of these products damage the wall. So if you have a flat paint and you don't want to damage the wall, but you got some marks you want to get off, yeah, that's what I would recommend. Definitely Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. You can try the Whip It. And if there is another product that I have not thought of or that you like to use, please leave a comment. Let us know what it is so we can let everybody else know what they can use that works more effectively, more efficiently, and maybe it's something that we all have that's laying around the house. You never know. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe, and we will see you on the next project.